Good evening, esteemed television watchers. It's 9 p.m. by Nakhchivan time and Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. I am Firoze Nouri. Last week was marked by the most important innovations in Nakhchivan. New social objects were put into operation in Muganjig-Mehrab and Sabir settlements of Shero region, and also village highway was reconstructed. On May 23, the next session of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held and a new Prime Minister was appointed. Firstly, let's have a glance of official news more detailed. On May 18, Muganjig-Mehrab Village School was put into use. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon and got acquainted with the created conditions. The two-storied school for 224 students has 16 classrooms, chemistry, physics and biology laboratories, a military cabin, chess, computers, teachers and psychologists rooms, a library and a gym. The school has 18 computers with internet access and 3 electronic boards. Thereupon, the chairman of Supreme Majlis met with the teachers of the school and wished them success on the executed forthcoming tasks. On May 18, Muganjig-Mehrab Village Center was put into operation. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the inauguration ribbon. In the building, a representative office covering in Muganjig-Mehrab and Muganjig Muslim villages, the first territorial organization of the new Azerbaijan party, a municipality, a communication house, police station and veterinary stations, a club, an archive, a library and a hall with 44 seats. The center has 4 rooms for midwife station. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave relevant instructions and recommendations on the organization of medical services. On May 18, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, inaugurated Muganjig-Mehrab Mammadsabir Village Highway. The 3,270-meter-long highway were reconstructed and asphalted. At the same time, 5,200 meters of rural roads were repaired. During the construction work, 147 water crossings were installed on the road. 2,760 meters of concrete canals were laid out. On May 18, a service center was put into use in Muganjig-Mehrab village. After cutting the inauguration ribbon, it was reported that the center, which employs 6 people, has a barber's shop, a women's beauty salon, a butcher's shop, food, industrial and household goods stores, a tailor and 2 warehouses. The chairman of Supreme Majlis instructed to give preference to the sale of local products and household products in the service center and then met with the residents. On May 18, new village center was put into use in Mammadsabir village. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the inauguration ribbon. It was reported that there are administrative territorial representation office, municipality, communication house, police and veterinary stations, the first territorial organization of the new Azerbaijan party, a club, an archive, a hall and rooms for statisticians. New post office was opened in the communication house. A new generation ATC with the capacity of 256 numbers were installed. Broadband and high-speed internet access were provided. On May 18, outpatient clinic was commissioned in Mammadsabir village. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the inauguration ribbon. The outpatient clinic has 8 rooms: head doctor, dentist, maternity ward, vaccination, pharmacy, registration and manipulation rooms. The medical center was equipped with the latest examination and treatment equipments. The chairman of Supreme Majlis stressed the importance of health education, instructed to provide timely vaccinations and patronage services for pregnant women. May 18, a service center was commissioned in Mammadsabir village. The center has a barber shop, woman beauty salon, grocery and household goods stores, as well as two warehouses. 4 residents were provided with job in the center. After got acquainted with the center, the chairman of Supreme Majlis met with the residents and congratulated them on the construction work. On May 21, the state of Springfield works in the Autonomous Republic was discussed and agricultural machinery was inspected. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasyv Talibov, attended the very event. It was reported that 9,764,000 manats was applied for 2,081 vehicles leased to 1,228 owners in the Autonomous Republic, and 232 entrepreneurs were provided with documents on the transfer of 359 machines and technological equipment to their personal property. The chairman of Supreme Majlis instructed to provide new equipment to people with experience in the field and their effective use. During the inspection of the newly purchased equipment, it was noted that 222 machines and technological equipment worth 3,488,000 manats were purchased and brought to the Autonomous Republic on the basis of their orders to ensure the proper supply of equipment to entrepreneurs last year. On May 22, Badamly mineral water plant was put into operation in Badamly settlement of Shahbuz region. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasyv Talibov, attended the very event and launched the plant. It was noted that the plant has production, filtration, compressor units, raw materials, finished products, spare parts, storage facilities for sample products, and a laboratory. 3 filling lines were established in the production department, and the most modern equipment of the world-famous Turkish companies Ektem and French Sidel were installed in this field. The Ministry of Economy was issued 2 investment promotion documents for the import of new water lines. The plant with an annual production with the capacity of 150 million conventional bottles will produce 14 types of carbonated and non-carbonated mineral water. The laboratory was equipped with the latest equipment that allows to study the composition and mineral content of water. The chairman of Supreme Majlis instructed to continue landscaping work in the area, pay attention to quality post-production and laboratory documents on the plant's website. On May 23, the second session 6th Summon of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held. The agenda of the session included the appointment of Prime Minister of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, amendments to the law of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on the Commissioner for Human Rights, Ombudsman of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and the election of the Disciplinary Commission of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Sabuhi Hidayetoğlu Mehmedov was appointed Prime Minister of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. New control portal was created in Nakhchivan. The 4th-month socio-economic development indicators of the Autonomous Republic for January-April were announced. Last week, preventive measures were taken against seasonal diseases and viral infections in Nakhchivan city and regions. Now we continue with socio-economic news. Measures taken in the Autonomous Republic for the development of economic and social spheres in the previous periods continued in January-April 2020. During this period, the gross domestic product per capita increased by 1.3% and exceeded 1,650 manats. Last week, disinfection and medical prophylactic measures were taken against infectious and contagious diseases and viruses in Nakhchivan city and also regions of the Autonomous Republic. Special service vehicles were involved in the disinfection work. 73-hectare area around Sadrak Winery, which was liberated from occupation by Günnüt's victory, has already entered the crop rotation this year. Chemical control measures against weeds and pests were launched to the rich harvest from the planted areas. An online conference on Azerbaijan Democratic Republic 102 was held at the Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences. Report on Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, the first democratic republic in the East, was heard at the conference. Nakhchivan State Technical College hosted an online conference dedicated to May 28 Republic Day. At the conference, speeches were heard and also video material dedicated to the Republic Day was demonstrated. Scientific conference on the International Biodiversity Day on May 2020 was held at the Institute of Bioresources of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences. Speakers provided detailed information on the biodiversity of the Autonomous Republic and ways to protect it. The Ministry of Economy of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic organized an online seminar entitled The Importance and Rules of Business Plans in the Presentation of Startup Projects at the Business Center under the motto From Idea to Start. At the seminar, the importance and rules of compiling business plans in the presentation of startup projects were explained and also students' questions were answered. An online seminar was held by the organization of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Office of the Central Bank on commercial banks and other credit organizations. More than 20 students of Nakhchivan State Technical College majoring in banking joined the online seminar. An online scientific conference on traditional and innovative methods in teaching foreign languages was organized by the Department of Foreign Languages at Nakhchivan University. Speeches on interactive methods that increase the effectiveness of foreign language teaching and actual problems in foreign language teaching were held at the very conference. A meeting was held at the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic with social volunteers and students majoring in social work. Volunteers who actively participated at the events during special guarantee days and meetings with lonely elderly people were awarded at the very meeting. Presentation of talented students' album catalog held at Children's and Youth Creativity Center named after Heydar Aliyev. The album catalog includes totally 67 talented students such as pottery, metal forging, wood carving, weaving, embroidery and paintings. 11th grade student of Nakhchivan City Secondary School No. 7 Sabira Mammadova and Abdullah Aliyev's 21-page project Miraculous Mineral Water of Our Land was sent to the second Open International Competition of School Teaching and Research Group Projects in Moscow, and it was checked by the jury and posted on the competition website. Both students won gold medal and a first-class diploma in the international online competition. Online concerts and performances were held in Nakhchivan. Virtual excursions to museums were organized. These events were broadcast live on Nakhchivan television. Let's have a glance last week's cultural news. Online excursions broadcast by Nakhchivan television from museums operating in the Autonomous Republic continue. The next excursion was held in Nakhchivan State Carpet Museum. The tour held on the occasion of the International Museum Day was broadcast live on Nakhchivan State Television and its internet resources, as well as on the website and social network accounts of the Ministry of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. On May 20, an online performance was presented at the Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre. The audience watched the play Dedat and the Man based on several works of Jalil Memmeghulzadeh, the prominent representative of Azerbaijani literature, great playwright and writer, live on Nakhchivan State Television and its internet resources, and also on the website and social network accounts of the Ministry of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The next online concert was held in Nakhchivan last week. This time the audience watched the solo concert of the Presidential Award winner, solist of Nakhchivan State Philharmonic Jahangir Gurbanov. Today passed 15 years since the commissioning of Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan, Azerbaijan's main export pipeline. On May 25, 2005, the part of the pipeline passing through the territory of Azerbaijan was put into operation, and the first crude oil was pumped into the pipeline from the Sengachal terminal. This project, which is important for the country's economy and the region's energy security, is a far-sighted step taken by the genius of the great leader Heydar Aliyev for the happy future of our people. On September 20, 1994, an agreement was signed at the Gulistan Palace in Baku, one of the largest economic projects of the 20th century, known worldwide as the contract of the century for its historical, political, and international significance. The signing of an agreement on the exploration, development, and production sharing of the deep part of the Azeri, Chirag and Güneşli fields in the Azerbaijani sector of the Caspian Sea has also significantly improved the infrastructure of the oil industry. Despite great obstacles, thanks to the determination of national leader, the foundation of Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan main export oil pipeline was laid on September 18, 2002 in Baku with the participation of the presidents of Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey. 3 years later, on May 25, 2005, a section of the pipeline passing through Azerbaijan was commissioned and the first oil was pumped into the pipeline. In October of the same year, the Georgian part of the pipeline was put into operation. On May 28, 2006, Azerbaijani oil reached the port of Ceyhan, and on July 4, the first tanker loaded with oil left. The integration of Azerbaijan into the international community, which has become an active participant and center of economic processes and major energy projects in the world, is accelerating year by year, and our country makes significant contributions to world energy security. In recent years, Azerbaijan has played a significant role in the implementation of major transnational projects such as TANAP and TAP, which are distinguished by their geopolitical and economic significance, and the implementation of the Shah Deniz II project, which is considered the project of the 21st century, is a continuation of this strategy. Another historic agreement was signed in 2017 to successfully continue the oil strategy founded by prominent statesman Heydar Aliyev. A ceremony to sign an agreement on joint development of the deep part of the Azeri, Chirag and Güneşli fields in the Azerbaijani sector of the Caspian Sea, and the distribution of oil production was held at the Heydar Aliyev Center in Baku on September 14. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. You can follow us on our regularly updated Nakhchivan Information Agency website. Hoping to be together next week. Goodbye.